computer technology has been moving in a way that nothing else people have ever known.
Interconnect each of the computers with a wide band circuit. Final destination
All over the world.
Hi and welcome to the first ever episode of the Kanaloa Academy. We're gonna look into a few different DeFi stuff throughout our courses. First thing we're gonna do is we start right at the beginning to how to set up your own wallet. We're gonna have a look at Metamask in specific, and I'm gonna show you how to set one up. Use this to connect to other chains and use it on a DEX. But one after the other, we're gonna start with step one, which is getting your own wallet. So for that, we are gonna use the Metamask plugin, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna need to open metamask.io. You can also Google it or search it directly in the store. If you go via Google, always make sure you get the correct link here. There are fake ones out there, so be sure to go either through the store or make sure you got the metamask.io link. What you're gonna do then is you're gonna download this. And we are gonna add it to our browser.
The computer technology has been moving in a way that nothing else people have ever known.
interconnect each of the computers.
And now Metamask is gonna put us through some first steps and shows us how it all works. So we're gonna have a look into that. And now we have two possibilities. As I mentioned before, we can import a wallet with our keys, or we can create a totally new one. We're gonna start here and come back to this in a few. So if you never had a self-hosted wallet before, what you're gonna do is you're gonna click here of create a wallet and read through this real quick. It's like basic information. Never share your private key, never share your seed phrase and stuff like that. Also important, there are scam sites out there. Make sure it's a trustworthy site you are connecting your wallet to. That's an important warning. I'm giving that now. You're gonna hear it later again. You're gonna hear it throughout the course, but this is important. People lose money by connecting wallets to shady sites. So always check the sites you're connected to. So if you had a chance to read through this, we're gonna now agree to it. And so first thing we do is we are gonna set up a password. Here, basic rules of passwords apply as well. Never use the same one as you use anywhere else. Use a complicated one. Don't use one with any references to obvious stuff like your birthday, your mother's name and stuff like that. This is the access to your money. Make sure you pick a safe pass. So we are gonna do that now. Then we are gonna to agree to the user rules that should work here, and boom. Now we are gonna get some information about how to use your recovery phrase when you are doing this by yourself. I recommend to watch this. At the moment we are not gonna look at this, we have done that before. And now once you click here, you will get a 12-worded seed phrase, which is the access to your wallet. The password is one thing, but if you ever lose your password or have a new PC or go to somewhere else or whatever happens, these 12 words are essential. These are the access to your wallet. Do not share them with anybody. Do not save them on your PC. Do not save them in your emails. Do not save them on your Google Drive. Do not share them on Facebook and do not post them on Twitter. These are your access keys. Write them down on a piece of paper and store it at the safe place. Maybe even split the piece of paper up into 2 different pieces and store them at 2 different spots in your house. Whatever works best for you, but this is the most important and single access key to all of your money. If somebody gets this, they have access to your wallet, they can upload your wallet and access all your money. So do not share this. I'm now gonna write down these 12 words for me, and for obvious reasons not gonna share this with you, and be right back. So after you have written down your seed phrase and went through the checkup they make, you should end up here and you're all done. So this is our Metamask wallet now, and as you can see, we are on the Ether mainnet. You can also see this here. So this is now your Ether wallet. If you want to trade or send tokens around on the Ether network, this is where you are. But like Kanaloa and Kana, a lot of coins are on different chains. So what you're gonna do now? There are different ways to go about this, because you can use your Metamask for everything. You can use your Metamask on anything that has a smart contract interaction possibility that chain can be imported. So that's what we're gonna do now. For this, we have this wonderful website. It's called Chainlist. You can go to chainlist.org, and this is a collection of all the chains you can use. You see, there's a lot of them. So what you're gonna do now is you are gonna connect your wallet, and for that we're gonna pin here our Metamask to our bar, which then pops us this connection question, which we of course approve, which will allow the website to interact with our wallet. And this is the part where you have to be careful with shady websites, so never do that before checking on the site. With this particular website, Chainlist, we do not have any issues, so we are gonna connect to it. And now our wallet is connected to the website and allows the interaction with it. And what we are gonna use first is the Binance Smart Chain. You get two versions here. We're of course going to use the mainnet because that's where everything is happening, and add this one with this button, add to Metamask. We're going to add it here. Then again, we're going to approve this and allow Metamask to switch the network. You see, we have the same official address, but we are now active on the Binance Smart Chain. So we are now able to interact with this chain instead of Ether. If we want to switch back to Ether, we can just go here, click here on the networks, and choose the network we want to. Another network you probably want to import is the Avalanche network. Same process here. You search in the search bar for Avalanche or whichever network you're looking for. Click here on add to network, approve, switch the network, and bada bing, bada boom, we are now on the Avalanche mainnet. But as mentioned before, we are using the Binance Smart Chain. Now that we are on the correct chain, we want to buy a token, right? So what we're going to do next is we are going to look at Pancake Work, but for that we're going to need something to buy tokens or coins with on the Binance Smart Chain. This is going to be BNB on BSC. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to send some BNB to this wallet so we can start buying and interacting with stuff.